pleasant good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to yet another Christmas presentation of Tamasha.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much for joining us. But Carol, before we even start,
Yes,
I have to ask you a question.
Ask.
Is it Santa Claus or Santa Chan, based on the jersey?
I would go with Santa Chan.
Santa Chan, you think?
Yeah, that has a nice ring to it. Santa Chan.
Santa Claus sounds a little questionable.
Very funny, Andrew. Very funny.
So we're here on MCTV. Of course, it's Tamasha, and we continue our Christmas edition. Santa Chan in your company. And I can't call her Mrs. Claus because, you know, Carol is her own independent woman. So I guess
Yes,
you'll just have to be my naughty little elf for this episode. Right, Carol? I mean, sorry, nice little elf. Sorry, nice. I meant nice.
I mean, I could vouch for the other parts, but I don't know about little. I'm not that little, Andrew.
Well, I know you'll definitely be on the good list at MCTV. Unlike me, I'm definitely on the naughty list.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. If anybody is getting a lot of coal for Christmas, it's me. So if anybody has a 3-ton truck that they could lend me to transport this coal, it would be really greatly appreciated.
Oh, Andrew. Well, we've got a packed program for this evening, Andrew.
Yes, of course we do. We have a wonderful panist in studio, Natasha Joseph. She's been playing pan for over 25 years. And Carol, we have a special guest.
A special
live
guest?
from Toronto.
Oh my God, Toronto, Canada.
That's correct. And you know who that gentleman is?
I believe I do.
Who is it, Carol?
Mamu Pagal, Uncle Crazy.
Oh, yeah. We got Crazy. Crazy would have loved to be here, but of course it's the Christmas season. It's getting into the busy season. So he did send us a video from Toronto. Put Jesus in your Christmas.
Put Jesus in your Christmas.
Big hit in Christmas.
Yeah.
In Toronto, I should say. So we have a lot happening today.
So much happening. So much happening. Well, do stay with us right here on MCTV Multicultural Television. This is Tamasha, or Christmas presentation.
Welcome back to this Christmas edition of Tamasha. Andrew Chan in your company, or you can call me Santa Claus or Santa Chan as you want. And we continue our celebration and observances of Christmas, wonderful music that comes out of Christmas. We are in Trinidad and Tobago, we are multicultural, and we cannot celebrate Christmas and the joy of Christmas and the sounds of Christmas without our beautiful national instruments. So, without further ado, Miss Natasha Joseph. Ready? Okay. Tamasha Christmas edition, the beautiful sounds of Steel. Natasha Joseph, it was really a pleasure having you here. Tell the audience a little bit about Natasha Joseph, the panist.
Well, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure being here. Natasha Joseph, the panist. Let's see. Well, I've been a panist for the past 25 plus years. Also been a music educator for about the same amount of time. I started off in secondary school playing the national instruments, and I taught myself to read and write music before that, so from about the age of 9 years old. And at age 17 or so, I started teaching the national instrument. I also play other instruments. I play the guitar, bass guitar, and orchestral percussion, which I learned as a student of the University of the West Indies.
I'll make sure to make the adjustment that it's not Natasha Joseph Panist, it's Natasha Joseph one-person band. Now, Natasha, I mean, everybody knows the national instrument. We all Trinidadians, we all Trinbagonians. We appreciate it for Panorama, we appreciate it for Carnival, but honestly, hearing you play Jingle Bell Rock really showed, I think, to me, the versatility of the instrument, because it sounded beautiful.
Thank you very much. And the Steelpan is a very versatile instrument, mainly because, you know, it's tuned nowadays. It's tuned standardly, meaning it has a full chromatic cycle and more than one octave on most of the instruments that we have now. Now, no long ago, when pan now start, it start with 3 notes and then to 5 notes.
It was literally just the oil drum and a little pong out.
Yeah. But, you know, as time went on and the technology evolved, we have orchestras that could play almost anything.
And where do you see the future of pan? Because, I mean, it is an amazing instrument. We appreciate locally, but do we really appreciate it on an international level, or do we own it as we should, as this is ours and everything that has to do with pan is ours?
I think, well, you asked me about a million questions there. Let me see if I could gather one of them. You asked me where do I see pan in the future. I mean, the sky is the limit, really. And as technology advances, you know, I expect to see more digital stuff on pan. We have some things. We have the EPAN app. We have the EPAN. At one time, we had the percussive harmonic instrument, which I was a tester of.
Okay.
And I expect to see more of that. They have things that, you know, that still never made it to the public eye. You know, a good friend of mine passed away last year, and he has some really interesting Steelpan inventions. One that I could talk about is one he called the tone fountain, where it's a normal steel pan with the normal face and all the notes, but the skirt was wooden. And that was trying to kind of address the problem of having a metal skirt with too many overtones.
Okay, so like a grand piano. I'm sorry, I tried my best to say a grand piano.
Oh, that was a good one. Well, more like the same pan, just a much warmer tone.
Right.
You know, he has other things that he was working on at the time. And they have other tuners that ventured into innovation. They have Jimmy Phillip, right? This stand that the pan is on is not the usual type of stand, but this works well for me because it helps to keep the bass of my pan stable. So that way, whenever I play, especially to record, you get a purer tone out of my notes. So
right,
you
because
don't get as much overtone.
Right, so it's a holder as opposed to the strings and the holes on the side.
Exactly.
So it rests comfortably, and of course this little rubber that would be here would muffle whatever vibrations and stuff that's going on.
It helps to tone it down quite a bit.
Tone it down and tone it up, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah. Tone it down and tone it up or note it up. because you get that purer fundamental note.
Well, Natasha, it has been a genuine pleasure to have you here on Tamasha. I will give you the last word, and so you can extend your Christmas greetings to anyone that you wish to. And once again, thank you very much for coming on Tamasha. And we definitely hope to see you next year with your full musical cohort. I'm not sure if you can fit an entire pan side in the studio, but we will promise you we will try our utmost best. Natasha.
Well, thank you very much for having me. On behalf of, what do you call it, Tamasha?
Tamasha and
On
MCTV.
behalf of Tamasha and MCTV, I, Natasha Joseph, and Music Jim would like to wish everyone a Merry, Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much, Natasha. Natasha on Tamasha. Oh, hey, how did I know anything about that? This is Natasha on Tamasha, Natasha and Andrew. We'll take a short break, but we will be back with much more local music right here on MCTV. Tamasha, the grand show right here on MCTV, Multicultural Television. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want you to stand right now and I need you to bow because we have royalty in the building. We have the one and only soca parent queen, undisputed, Miss MARCIA Miranda. So if you're ready to bring out the ham, if you're ready to give some love, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, MARCIA Miranda.
Hi, this is your girl MARCIA Miranda. I am the Soca Parang Queen. Happy to be here at Tamasha. Let's go. Well, it was early Christmas morning. I was lying in the bed. When I hear her calling, it was neighbor Mildred. She come over early, say time to start the fete. Please don't say I'm greedy, but I ain't eat food yet. Now fun gone by mother and left me in a jam. My belly in my hand, neighbor give me pizza. Sing it, man. Oi, 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 bring out the ham. Ay, 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 bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, 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 bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. See, all I want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. I don't want to know what I mean. Bring out the ham. Cause when I taste good salt Rufus, bring out the ham. It's then I just feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Never oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. Never oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. River. It's the veranda. See? Christmas time is trouble if you try to hide the meat. So rest it on the table, let the neighbor get to eat. We fed in all day and it's for all night. A little piece of ham going to make the stomach right. My husband gone by mother and left me in a jam. My belly in my hand. Give me a piece of ham, neighbor. Oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. See, all I want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. I don't want to know what I mean. Bring out the ham. Cause when I taste good salt Rufus, bring out the ham. It's then I just feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Never, oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. Never, oi, 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 oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. Yes, man, Christmas is all about ham, especially here in TNT. Are we going down into the sweetest part of the ham? Yeah, man, watch me. Mama. Christmas, Christmas does come up once a year. Now Christmas is the time everybody had to share. The shoulder, the leg, and don't make no fuss. Don't let a piece of ham come between the both of us. My husband gone by mother and left me in a jam. My belly in my hand. Give me a piece of ham. Neighbor, oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. Neighbor, oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. out the ham. Girl, all I want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. I don't want no other meat. Bring out the ham. Cause when I taste good salt Rufus, it's then I just feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Never oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. Never oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Never ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. Aha! Well, this is the part of the story that I get the true Zeppo. Listen. Now I size up the mistress, I see pity in she eye. The girl was in distress. This ain't no mama guy. And the true joy of Christmas was then revealed to me. My generosity made this lonely girl happy. She was one gone by mother, left she in a jam. She belly and she hand, never kiss she piece of ham. Oi, 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 bring out the ham. Ay, 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 bring out the ham. Oi, 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 bring out the ham. Never, ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. See all she want to do is eat. Bring out the ham. She don't want no other meat. Bring out the ham. Cause when she tastes good salt Rufus, bring out the ham. It's then she does feel it's Christmas. Bring out the ham. Never oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. Oi, oi, oi. Bring out the ham. Ay, 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 ay. Bring out the ham. Sing it. Oi, 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 oi. Ay, 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 ay. Are you like that, huh? Oi, 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 oi. Ay, 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 ay. Oi, 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 oi. Aha! So I want to say Merry Christmas, everybody. Everybody, we're going to have a nice time this year, regardless of whatever is going on. Remember the reason for the season. All right? So let's enjoy. Oh, yeah. So that was Bring Out the Ham. Now it's time to celebrate the beauty of Christmas, regardless and despite of what's going on. It's Christmas. It's nice. Let's go. It's nice. We got to make it nice. Christmas nice. We got to make it nice. Christmas in TNT. Going to be exciting. Although everybody battling COVID-19, every living human being in the name of Jesus deserve to have a good time celebrating Christmas. This year we go around all over the land. Day and night is around. Come and join the band from town to Arima. This year we go jam, drinking Fanta Crema, eating bread and ham. Last year it was super, the varang was sublime. This year will be greater, we go have a good time. The music much sweeter, the momentum is prime. Welcome to the future, we liming online. This year we go around all over the land. Day and night is around. Come and join the band from town to Arima. This year we go jam, drinking Fanta Crema, eating bread and ham. It's nice, we got to make it nice. Christmas nice, we got to make it nice. Family, we got to make it nice. It's nice, we got to make it nice. Oh, oh, nice. This year we go around all over the land. Day and night is around. Come and join the band from town to Arima. This year we got jam, drinking Fanta Crema, eating bread and ham. Christmas in TNT, going to be exciting. Although everybody battling COVID-19, the music much sweeter, the momentum is prime. Welcome to the future. Look, we liming online. It's a whooper. Christmas 2020. Whoop. And beyond. Nice. We got to make it nice. Christmas nice. We got to make it nice. My family. We got to make it nice. So nice. We got to make it nice. It's nice. We got to forget to make it nice. That's right, family. Let's do what we gotta do together to make it nice. We gotta be safe, but we gotta love. We have to do like Bette Midler. We have to love from a distance. All right? It's nice. Thank you. Woo, it's nice. And now, I want to bring a song to you that's another true story. This one's a real true story that happened to my Auntie Gladys with this parang band that passed through. Now, not all parang bands are bad parang. In fact, most of them are great souls. But that one, you ain't want that one in your house. You don't want that one close to your house. Mr. DJ, let's tell them about it. There you go. Ay, ay, ay. Them fellas and them. Hear this. Auntie Gladys and a SOS to all she family because of an incident that happened to she. Early Christmas morning, a parang she gets, and as long as she lives, she will not forget. Me pressure cooker, they gone with that. My brand new grater, they gone with that. A bottle of Johnny Walker, they gone with that. A bale of toilet paper, they gone with that. I love parang, I love me parang, but I don't ever want to see that parang band. I love parang, I love me parang, but I don't want to see that even parang band. Let me tell you something. The next time you see that parang group coming up by all you will recognize them and watch their faces. Turn off all the lights in your house. Tell your children to tell them you're not home. Call Tianta, tell them take off these street lights. Hear what? While I singing and I dancing and I enjoying the band, them paranderos was working on a plan, looking around my house to see what they could take. The basement Benny corner with the whole pan of fruitcake. Made the spin cover, they gone with that. A case of Stag and a case of Malta, they gone with that. All the chaser, they gone with that. The coconut water, they gone with that. I love parang, I love me parang, but I don't ever want to see that parang band. I love parang, I love me parang, but I don't want to see that teeth in parang band. Grab somebody and take a dance. Somebody you know, and you trust. Now I'm hungry and I'm broken with nothing to eat. You know them fellas take even my toilet seat. I had to call the police for them to hold their tail. I hope they spend the whole Christmas in the jail. I can't see no wall cock, they gone with that. A bowl of curry duck, they gone with that. Among us so what's up, they gone with that. Wait, with me yard cock, they gone with that. I love parang, I love me parang, but I don't ever want to see that parang band. I love parang, I love me parang, but I don't want to see that teeth in parang band. Yes, so arriba. Made the spin cover. They gone with that. A case of Stag and a case of Malta. They gone with that. All the chaser. They gone with that. The coconut water. They gone with that. Me pressure cooker. They gone with that. Me brand new grater. They gone with that. A bottle of Johnny Walker. They gone with that. A bale of toilet paper. They gone with that. They take my husband. Oh my God, I gone with that. Listen everybody, thank you so very much. I am your Soca Parang Queen. It's been wonderful spending this time with you. I hope you have a joyful, joyful Christmas. Bring peace to somebody else's heart in some special way. I love you guys. Hear what? I mean it. Mwah. Mwah. Love you guys. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much.
So this is Tamasha on multicultural television. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am going to turn and bow to the Soca Parang Queen.
That is not necessary.
It is necessary because that was a magnificent performance. You brought so much vibe, you brought so much love. And of course, this is multicultural television. So we had to experience all of it. MARCIA Miranda.
Not just multicultural.
It is a joy to have you in studio.
Well, it's a joy to be here because I'm glad that this is television for children as well, boys and girls. I like that you say multicultural and boys and girls. So, hi kids everywhere. Nice to be in your company.
Auntie MARCIA.
Auntie MARCIA. This is me, the Soca Parang Queen.
So let's go back a little bit. You're Trinidadian, you all grew up, you know Trini Christmas is the best and everything like that. Soca Parang, how did you fall into it and how did you just take it all and make it your own?
Okay, first of all, I'm a Tobagonian. Eh? I was born in Tobago, in the rebellious nation
That's
of
why
Tobago.
you're so nice and sweet.
Oh, Lord. So anyway, I spent most of my life in Trinidad, of course. Went to school here, went to high school here in Trinidad and so on. I lived in Digger Martin, and we had a group of friends who loved music, and apparently we were attracted to the indigenous rhythms, of the Spanish rhythms. So we all started playing parang, just real parang, you know, like sereno, 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 serena, and that kind of thing, that sort of thing. And then at some point or the other, I think I decided, for some reason, I think I was flying with BWI at the time. I was working with BWI, and I had entered a Calypso Monarch competition, won the competition, and one of the judges had suggested to me, why don't you go professional? So I said, I'm saying what? Kaiso? I don't know. You know, I mean, I love Kaiso, but, you know, sometimes I'd be kind of scared, you know. And then I said, you know what? Soca Parang was just becoming popular. So I said, let me try that. You know, and then Franz Dilamo Lamkin, he sent a song to me called Run the Bread for the Christmas. And that was my first ever song. And the rest is history. I still continue with his Kaiso. I did Kaiso. I ended up in San Fernando semis, and I also continued. So I did Soca as well, in Soca Monarch and all that. But this is my love. This is where I'm happiest.
Now, this is a lesson for all y'all watching out there. You might get lucky and be in the right place in the right time and find the Soca Parang, but you have to work real hard to become the queen.
Oh,
the Game of Thrones here with MARCIA Miranda. MARCIA, now, Soca Parang, I mean, we have the traditionalists, so we have the parang, and of course, the rhythms are nice and they translate so well into our joie de vivre, our life in Trinidad and Tobago. But I mean, how do you think Soca Parang has developed and is developing, and where do you think it goes? Because we don't want to lose the whole essence of Parang, but we still have to have the Soca inside there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're going to lose anything because traditional Parang will always be there because there are so many Parang groups in Trinidad and Tobago, and I mean, they are always performing everywhere. And there's always a place and a time for everything. You know, I mean, like, you know, the Parang groups themselves, you know, they perform at venues that Soca Parang cannot perform. Like, for instance, you would remember me at the beginning saying, okay, boys and girls, children, what am I going to sing? What am I going to sing? You know, so you have to be appropriate with the music. And Parang transcends, you know, to like almost everywhere. You know, they do well in parties, they do very well in, you know, Christmas luncheons, children's programs and stuff like that. So nothing is going to touch Parang. And Parang, I mean, Parang is genuine. It is part of our culture. And it's going to be there. And then the Soca Parang will always be there too because it also incorporates the Soca and the Parang. So it will always be there. And every year, as you would notice, new people are jumping on board with the Soca Parang. So we have no problem with our music, man. We good. Our culture is totally, totally, totally protected.
Now, the lineup of songs that you have, I mean, when I called MARCIA to come on the show, and, you know, we had a little back and forth, and, oh, yes, we'll arrange schedules and stuff. First up, I told her I had to hear Bring Out the Ham, because that is one of my favorites. And of course, the video itself, the characters in it is so iconic. I mean, I think like Bring Out the Ham will probably, if we ever had a time capsule for Trinidad and Tobago, that video is going in that time capsule, being shot out into the universe, and it will remain out there forever.
Wow,
And
that's an awesome compliment. Thank you so much.
I love that song. For me, it's one of those songs where until I hear it on the radio or somewhere, I don't feel like it's Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something. If I go to a performance and I do not sing Bring Out the Ham, they're going to pelt me.
There's pressure. There's ham you're getting pelted with. They're pelting you with a whole ham. MARCIA Miranda is renting a van to carry home all the ham she gets
They're
pelted
like,
with.
I was singing, if I walking off and they hear Bring Out the Ham, they're like, no, she coming back. She had to be joking. We pay to hear Bring Out the Ham, you know?
But you've been doing it for so many years, and again, the question I wanted to ask you is, you have such a lineup of songs. Which one is your personal favorite? Which one is the one that you're like, you know what? I'll pat myself on the back for this one.
Okay. If I tell you, you're going to say, no, I don't believe you, right? But you see, Letter to Mama, I really love that song.
Oh, gosh.
I know we wanted to do it today, but this thing about Letter to Mama is that it's a kind of bittersweet song. You know, I mean, it's a message, a really strong, poignant message, and I wanted to do it, but it's just that because of the atmosphere now, I just thought I wanted to bring more joy than, you know, like pressure people with any more issues, you know. But I'll tell you something. That song I love very much because it's so true that, you know, I mean, a lot of young men are probably regretting their lifestyles and thinking about, you know, the fact that they would love to be with their families as opposed to sitting long in a jail. And I don't know what it's like in jail, but whatever it is they have to do in there, I'm
it's
sure.
Probably not pleasant.
Yeah, you know,
you could safely say
it
it's
really
not
is one of these songs that I truly love to perform in the right place, right time. I've seen people cry in my audiences to that song already.
I do get emotional when I hear it because, I mean, it's such a nice, simple.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me of, now, the thing about Christmas, of course, is always happy and joy and love and peace and outpouring of positive emotion. But it's like late Lennox Gray's fantastic song, Laughing Children.
Yes.
There's a somber underlying tone about it, but that, I think for that reason alone, that it stands out even more.
I love that song. I love that song so much.
Rest in peace, Lennox Gray, another very iconic voice as well.
Gosh, my God, yeah. That's my sisters. His kids are my sisters' godchildren.
Oh,
so
wow.
we knew them very well. They lived in Tobago.
Yeah.
And they lived in Tobago with us when we were growing up as kids, all of them. Yeah, so kind of close to my heart.
Let's go a little bit more positive, Marcia.
Well, not positive, but cheerful.
Smile, right?
Yes.
No, I mean, we have to discuss COVID-19, and it's probably, I know it's affected your performances and how you would work during the season and stuff. How have you adapted as an artist to COVID-19?
Okay, when I realized, like about mid-year, that things wasn't getting any better, right? And this is how I make an income, through performing. I mean, like, at Christmas time, I work myself to the bone, people. I mean, like, I do something like 5-6 performances a night. And
Santa Claus ain't got nothing on MARCIA Miranda.
You know? The next day, I sleep, I get up, and I start all over again, and that's how it goes. And I'm able to live that way. It's fine. I make up my mind, I'm going to work, and then I can enjoy the year, you know, and do other things as well. But I realized midway through the year that that wasn't going to happen this year, not the way things was going. So I said, Marcia, you got to get creative. You have to do something. So we came up with this idea. Well, I'm always juicing and always finding things, healthy juices and stuff like that. I said, but I wonder if people want to drink healthy juices at Christmas time. I don't know, because everything is, I don't know, because everything is about rum and scotch and this and that and whatever.
Maybe a nice sorrel here and there.
You know, but I said, you true, really sorrel and all that. I said, but you know something? If I wanted to bring out a drink that was synonymous with Christmas, what about punch or creme? You know, that's like the queen of drinks for Christmas. So then I said, wait a minute. The queen of Sokabrang marries the queen of drinks for Christmas. So then I decided I was going to brand Panchagram with my name. So nice. I did that. And I brought out 3 flavors of Panchagram and launched it in, I think, October.
What flavors do you have?
I no longer have sorrel, but I still have like espresso and the original. And
of course, you must have the original.
And you know, fisherman don't call it fish rotten, but I'm telling you straight, my Panchagram is the best, right?
There's the Queen telling you. So you have to listen to the Queen.
But but I've done very well. I mean, I have outdone myself. I could not believe I've had to make more batches than I imagined. And I want to thank all the people who have supported me and bought my punchagram, those who have given me feedback, honest feedback, and those who have like said, you know, like who's the best and whatever. All that was good. And that's how we got a couple of performances. So it started to get difficult for me because now I then had to set kind of balance. How am I going to do this thing? How am I, because I offer deliveries. Bad choice. So how am I going to do this and do my performances? So at night I'm performing, and then during the day I'm doing punchagram and deliveries and all that. So it's been a little hectic around my house, you know. But it's all good. I'm grateful, and I thank God.
Another life lesson here from Marcia Miranda. Even a queen has to hustle once in a while. Right?
I'm a hustler.
Marcia, once again, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you on here on Tamasha on Multicultural Television. Santa Claus or Andrew, what was it? It was Santa Claus or Santa Chan in your company.
Oh, that's all right. Okay.
Yeah, well, I borrowed the jersey from my father, so I'm just kind of rocking it for a little bit. You know.
Okay.
I don't have quite the belly.
Don't try that.
I don't have quite the belly.
Your father don't have no belly either.
No, he stretch it out a little bit more. Marcia, thank you very much again. All the best for the Christmas. Happy New Year. Best of luck going forward in your evolution as an artist. And I'm sure it's been a wonderful ride, and we look forward to so many more years of music from you. Yes. Just tell the audience what you have coming up soon and in the future for them.
Well, Christmas is up just around the corner. I have a couple of shows this weekend, and of course I am going to continue with my drinks. You're all going to be surprised what I'm thinking of coming up with this year, because I'm not just going to stop at punchagram, because I really enjoy this. I'm enjoying entrepreneurship, by the way. So so look out for that, and I look forward to your support. I just want to wish all of you a very, very Merry Christmas, and just to remind yourselves, you know, to be safe. Wear more social distance. We're trying to keep our social distance here. And wash your hands and so on. And let's try to do what's right, because really and truly, I fed up. I don't know about all you, but I really fed up with the scuba thing. I'm tired of it now. Trinidad and Tobagonians, I mean, we are social people, and telling us to not socialize and not congregate is a lot of work. So I really applaud you all for the wonderful work you're doing. Continue doing it, right? And God bless you all. To Tamasha and the entire MCTV family here, management, staff, I want to wish you all the best. A Merry Christmas, and keep doing what you're doing so well. This is wonderful. Thank you so much for having me on Tamasha.
Thank you very much again, Marcia.
Yes.
But Jesus in your Christmas.
Never ever dull moment with
I am not going to whine on
Andrew
you
Chan.
this time, Carol. Because last time, viewers, I tried to whine on Carol. I get braced in HD. She watched me. She walk away. I even trying this year.
And I got my hat taken away from me.
Oh. I get my wine taken away from me. Even worse, you don't want hearts.
You'll get a wine. You'll get a wine.
I will.
Worry not. Before the end of the holidays, before the end of this season, Andrew, you'll get a wine.
I just only take hard wine, huh?
Okay, then.
And rough wine.
Viewers, we have come to the end of today's presentation of... We have... Andrew, stop it.
Do you walk like a girl? Tell people about the end of the show.
Viewers, we have come to the end of this evening's presentation of Tamasha. Andrew?
Oh, yeah, sorry, we're doing something. Right. So this is the, it's been a lot of fun doing this for Christmas. It is a grand show. We've had some fantastic, wonderful, really, really talented guests, Carol. And I mean, they really put us to shame, because all we do is stand up in front of camera and talk while these people come and play the instrument.
It was really tremendous working alongside, all the magnitude of talent we have here in Trinidad. Andrew.
And of course, yes. I mean, who did you enjoy the most? I think
I can't just pick one name. I enjoyed the entire Christmas season. I really, absolutely enjoyed this season.
it was really a lot of
Yes.
fun. I mean, we had Kenny J in studio. That was so great. It was nice of Crazy to send us stuff from Toronto. The Cahoon, McCasey Joseph, and the
Oh,
box
yes,
beater.
yes.
And then,
The
you know,
box guy.
I really enjoyed Larry Lealock as well. The
Larry was
guitarist.
amazing.
He was really awesome.
Amazing.
So from us at Tamasha here, Carol and myself, and from all of us at MCTV, we wish you a very, very merry, absolutely happy, wonderful, joyous season's greetings, Christmas, and all the blessings and all the luck for the new year. And we just want to let you know that Tamasha will be back next year for sure. And we're going to widen it. Of course, it's not just Christmas. We're going to have
That's right.
jazz, we're going to have soca, we're going to
We'll have
have
our-
reggae.
We'll have our carnival presentation. We'll do something for Valentine.
I will come on and read my poetry, and then
Oh
our
my
ratings
God.
will completely go down. No? No poetry?
No poetry.
Can I not?
Especially from
Shall
my
I
poetry.
compare thee to a Christmas day, Carol?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Please don't.
People, viewers, it's been a lot of fun. This is Carol and Andrew signing off. Enjoy your Christmas.